And I don't know how you do it, but that's the
Yeah,
reality of the situation.
you gotta be careful.
If you're going to vote for somebody just because they're a Republican or just because they're a Democrat, you're an idiot. I mean, I'm sorry. You need to vote for people because of the issues and because of what they stand for, not because they're a Republican. I mean, I never voted for a Republican in my life. I'm going to vote for Ron Paul. It's good to be involved.
Hell, I used to be one.
Well, I actually like their fiscal policies. I just don't like their social policies.
Yeah, this is my first time actually being able to vote. I was too young last election.
I will never ever I will never ever support a Democrat or a Republican in a national election ever again in my life, because it's the same side. There's two different sides of the same coin, and they've been oppressing us for 40 years, and nothing has changed.
I agree with you in general, but I disagree with you on Ron Paul. If Ron Paul gets a nomination and he's a Republican, I disagree with you. And because, I mean, anybody that will actually end the wars is not the same side of the coin. He will actually, if he doesn't end the wars, man, I'm going to just, that'll be it for me.
Yeah, well, Obama was going to end the wars too. So.
Yeah, but I never believed Obama. I actually believe Ron Paul.
Do you guys consider that? Do you consider him saying they're drawing down the troops in the war in Iraq?
No, really.
You don't consider? You just don't believe it, or we're still going to leave troops there, or what's?
Yeah, there's
what's
all private contractors.
Right.
Yeah. How many people does it take to run the embassy complex down there? You ever seen the embassy complex in
one of the
world? And we built the biggest. Well, I mean, my point is just we're not going to give credit, right, for ending the war because. So how?
No, well, until the war is ended. No, nobody gets credit for ending the war until the war is ended and all of our guys are home. Okay, you know what? When we got
That's
guys,
what I'm asking is, what do you consider ended the war when we just don't have it? Because we still have troops everywhere.
They're trying to sell it.
We've
never
ended any
we're in an active war. We're in an active war right now. No matter what they did in Iraq, I'm glad the guys aren't dying for bullshit in Iraq right now, but our guys are dying for bullshit in Afghanistan, Pakistan, and in Africa.
Well, some guys just got killed in Iraq the other day.
Yeah. Oh, but they're not
I
combat.
don't even disagree with you guys. I'm simply asking if you consider it be ended, because he'll tell you, because if Obama was here, he'd tell you I just ended that war. The troops will be home by
and they're going to push that, and they're going to say that. And some people, a lot of people will probably.
And a lot of people will believe it. You know what? And until there's no U.S. troops dying overseas in our wars of aggression, our wars aren't ended.
That's the difference with Ron Paul. He says he'll close all the foreign bases. We have 700 bases, 700 foreign bases. He wants to close all of those bases. You know, so that's a different position than any of the other candidates. Can he actually do it? I don't know if he can actually do it, but I think he's going to try it. And you know, and he's going to stir it up.
No, I'm definitely going. I'm definitely going to try to get Ron. I'm going to try to get Ron. I'm definitely going to get try.
But
if I'm wrong, I'm glad to be wrong.
And you know what? But you know why isn't he gone yet? That's the amazing thing to me.
Well, they haven't voted yet.
They don't think
they can still marginalize him. They can still marginalize him and make him disappear.
But
I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that he's on the ticket against Obama.
If that happens, I think 9/11 and all the rest of it should hit the fan because people are mad about it now. Oh man, that's what I know.
Cool.
I've been waiting for this.
Next agenda item, anything? Now, can we visit it? Is everybody comfortable with this? With the politics thing?
No, I mean, I feel like this is a really long conversation.
We got time. We're going to have this conversation.
You guys want to revisit this later?
I'm definitely
in a bigger
interested
group
in
with more
everybody.
people.
We're winding down,
Yeah.
But you brought up encampment.
Yeah, I just want to say I never was that big on encampment. I was supportive of encampment. I've done encampment before. And, I think it would have been good to have a presence down there, but now the mainland is switching to foreclosed houses. They're going to help people that are getting foreclosed, and I like that a lot better. And there's a woman, James Weatherford, I thought he was going to come tonight. There's a woman in Paradise Park, her husband died, and then he was asking me, would we consider occupying her house to keep them from eviction, because she's been foreclosed on, and now they're going to kick her out of her house. And I like that, so I just wanted to propose that. Hey, see you later, Carlo. I just wanted to propose that as something that we should start talking about, because in the mainland they're doing buildings and that kind of stuff. And I like that a lot better than just being in the park. And also, you have permission from her to be there. You know what I mean? So, can they actually arrest you? I don't know.
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
Well, and she has some claim to that property.
She still is.
sorry, I don't know the full story on this, but my only hesitation with occupying that, I love that idea, but my only hesitation would be if I'd have to know all the details, like as far as individual case-by-case basis. If there's someone who's like, oh, I'm being foreclosed on, come occupy my house, help me, and you go and you help them and you're supporting them, and then you find out, oh, well, they didn't pay their taxes the last couple years, or they never had ownership to begin with, or they get kind of messy, and I don't.
There's going to be lots of legitimate cases.
But if you could find a legitimate
well,
case,
this one
then
is
I'm totally
legitimate. This
for
one
it.
it's in Paradise Park, and I'm pretty sure, and I'll be happy to check that out a little bit more. It's like I said, I just thrown it out there for the first time for discussion.
I love it.
I don't know what Ike, PK, and those guys are doing, if they're still setting up the camp or all that, but I know in the mainland they're really switching to buildings. Yeah, it is also cold over there.
Well, you're on the encampment
No, I'm
group?
not.
You're not? Is
I'm
anybody
not.
here on the encampment?
I
group?
read. I don't know.
Wasn't here last week.
Yeah, I wasn't here last week.
Has there has there ever been any sort of minutes or anything from what they've talked about?
A little bit. We had like a, but not. But I mean, my feeling on the encampment, the reason why we were pushing for that was the feeling I was getting is because of the idea of being able to have a garden and be sustainable and do like and be a presence downtown where people can kind of like come and check us out and see what's going on. So being like
I
a high
like that. I'm not
traffic
opposed to
area.
that. I just can't do it myself. Like I said, I've done that before. I know what it involves.
I can't camp out, but I can go down there once or twice a week and hang out all day.
That was the idea too, is that we would have a place
and I
where
can do
people
that
could
too, but you
come
need
and go.
somebody that's going to camp. Like I said, I was
You
the
need
guy that
people.
camp.
Yeah.
And I know, that you need a few people that are actually dedicated enough that are going to be there in camp, which is great. I hope, we can have enough people. I think we can probably do it.
I think we can pull it off. I'm hesitant about rushing in and trying to do the encampment and do the foreclosures and then have like only a couple people there.
But the foreclosures is going to be, I like the foreclosures for lots of reasons.
We can get back at the banks.
We're going to be helping people. We're going to be on private property with permission, and also we're going to get publicity. That's going to be in the newspaper. I can guarantee you we can make a couple of phone calls, and that's going to be in the newspaper. Occupy Hilo saves Annie Joe's house.
It might be with mine.
Honestly,
you gotta call them.
I know.
You gotta call them.
I know from before.
Point of information, I'm attending the Big Island Press Club dinner this Sunday, so
They'll come if you need
Awesome.
I'm in there.
Thank
I'm telling you. I'm in there.
Well,
Thanks for being
it's
here,
going to be, Nancy Cook Lohr is the one that's the one who's trying, because she's the nicest one.
Peter and all. I love that. It's my favorite dinner all year long.
Peter Sturry is not going to help him, but Nancy Cook Lohr might.
He's a former president.
Yeah, but he won't help. I used to be in the paper.
I know. I read about you. You're famous.
I used to do a lot, and I used to get them to come, television, and all of them. So you can do it. I think if you occupy a foreclosure house, that's enough. You guys put an action like that together, I'll get some revenue.
Well, if we can put an action like that together, we can stream it live, 24 hours a day. We can get press there, but you got to call us. And right now, I can tell you, as one of the 20 people on the media team, I'm not sure what 18 other people are doing, to tell you the truth. And I don't have time to call them. I don't.
Well, I don't know if we're actually going to do that. I just wanted to have it put into the discussion.
So my question would be about actually doing some of this because I'm way more interested in like doing rather than just spending all the time and talking about stuff and not really like. And I know this is part of the process. We have to talk about it all before we can do something. But what's stopping us? I mean, why couldn't
we got to identify the houses that we wanted. Somebody else was mentioning one in Hilo. I can't remember who or what, but there's two possible houses already identified. We have to identify properties, talk to the people, do a little bit of due diligence to make sure that's a property we want to, try to protect, and then talk to people about who's willing to do it. I'm on probation. I can't be arrested. I've been arrested lots of times, but I can't be arrested right now because it's automatic jail. If I get arrested, it's violation of probation. Because I have no problem getting arrested in civil disobedience. actions. It's never been a problem for me. I've been arrested 13 times and never had to really go to jail for that. But I'm on probation for something else right now, which if I get arrested for anything, break any law, it's right to jail. So, you know, otherwise I'd be right there getting arrested. I mean, it's not that big a deal if you do it right. And Jim Albertini can teach you guys a class on how to do that. He's been arrested. He helped me. He taught me how to do it years and years and years ago. And it's really...
We got an amazing crew.
Huh?
We got an amazing crew.
Yeah, and if we do it right, I don't even know really that you're going to be arrested. It's private property, you know, and you have permission to be there. What's the charge going to be? Obstructing government operations, maybe, if they bring the police in, but that's going to be...
The problem will come when the eviction comes, and the sheriff or whoever shows up to put the people out,
Right.
they will put you out too in the yard. So then you have a choice to either comply and go ahead.
I'm in a foreclosure under eviction.
Well, we got one. We got one.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What's that now? You're being evicted?
I'm being evicted, or my dad is.
Yeah.
And all the people that live there. Like,
Where's the house?
down here.
In Hilo?
Yeah, behind Garden.
Yeah, well, you know what? See, I think we should check that out, and maybe your place is another place.
That would be...
Do you have a date, a deadline? Or
Oh, I don't know. Our trial's December 7th, and our hearing, and then the trial's in January. But right now, we're making a lot of progress.
The house
But we're
behind
trying to
Garden
fight
Estates,
music,
the
yeah.
only house on that block.
Yeah, I guess so. It's like
Right? Between like the whatever and the restaurant. It is a really big house. I've been in that house.
Yeah.
No kidding. Dude, honestly, we could... That's downtown.
That's great.
That's walking distance to the garden.
Can you
Are
imagine
you
all
kidding?
the-
All the
you guys
gardeners
all
will be
sign
there.
and do a lot of
For
it.
sure.
I rent a lot of it out right
Well,
now.
it's your dad, yeah? Talk to him and tell him that there may be folks that would be willing to help. There's not a big yard though, yeah? It's a tiny little yard and the sidewalk and there's a fence.
Mostly house.
So yeah, it's mostly house.
Right.
It wouldn't take a lot of people though to fill up the yard, and I mean you throw 1 or 2 tents out
Well, I
there
don't know that they're
and we're
necessarily
golden.
camping in the yard either, depending on what kind of space is inside. You know what I mean? It's not
It's a rooming
Well,
house,
yeah, it's all
yeah.
rented out though.
Yeah, well, okay.
I mean, I'm like occupying it with my renters.
Yeah. I moved a lot of people into that house.
Really?
A dozen at least. Sorry.
It was better back then.
But I'm sure there's
Yeah, so
tons
let
of
us know
cases. I mean, there's
about
people
that.
losing their
If
houses.
when you guys get a date that you have to be out by, like,
Right, they're
then
trying to
we
get
can
rid of
come and
possession right now to get everybody out, so...
you can have a team of people there just on that date or
Who's
whatever.
going to own it?
Federal National Mortgage Association, president.
Alright.
Just make sure they got documents saying that they own it, because a lot of people don't got documents because they bundle them up into derivatives.
And a lot of the documents are forged too. Make sure you tell them you want to fucking check the signature on that fucking document.
Fighting really hard. My hearing is, Wednesday. I should be able to get an extension from the trial, because working on getting a securitization out of the church's got done.
That's the kind of actual thing.
John, should I?
Go to the gravel. She wants the gravel pit.